Welcome to Moneytalk Chat. This is your host, Teresa McGarry, and in this episode, we're going to discuss bank reconciliation. In the simplest of terms, bank reconciliation is a comparison of everything that the bank thinks has come in and out of your bank account with everything you have documented as coming in and out of your bank account. Compare the two and reconcile the differences. If you would like additional information about your bank statement, what is on it, how do you use it, check out the episode Understanding Your Bank Statement. If you would like more information about your checkbook register and how you enter the information and why you need to care about it, check out the episode Understanding Your Checkbook Register. One key thing to know when you're doing your bank reconciliation is that the dates on the bank statement and the date on the checkbook register may or may not match, and that's okay, because the date on the bank statement is the day that the bank processed the transaction, where the date on the checkbook register is the date that you actually did the transaction. And depending on how you did the purchase or how you made the deposit, as well as how the company and the bank talk to each other, there may be a few days of delay in there. And that's okay. When you're looking for those matches between the bank statement and the register, if the date is not the same, it's okay. Just remember the date on the bank statement will always be the same or after the date that is on the checkbook register, because you have to initiate the transaction first. Once you have your two documents, the next key thing is to find your statement closing date, or it may be on there as statement date. Both things are the same. You may hear people say it's the day that the statement cut. It's another term that you might hear. This is the day where the bank took a snapshot to gather all the financial transactions that have happened since the last time the bank sent you a statement, and then they generated their bank statement, or basically a report. When you're doing the bank reconciliation process, it truly is step one anyway, a match. Look for the first transaction on here. When you're down here in the detail section, look for that first transaction and find its match in your checkbook register. Put some kind of mark there, like an X or a check mark or whatever you want to do. Some registers may have a check mark over the title of the column, some may not. But go through all the different transactions in all the different sections that they have. They may have 2 sections, 3 sections, 4 sections, just depends on how your bank or credit union wants to divide them up, and look for that match. Once you have found all the matches that you can, you need to identify any of the transactions on the bank statement that you did not find a match for. You also need to identify any transactions on the bank checkbook register, my apologies, on the checkbook register that you think should have had a match but do not. And then in upcoming episodes, we're going to discuss what to do next, such as how do you verify that the running balance is in sync with your bank account? Why might you have transactions on your checkbook register that are not in the bank statement? Why might you have transactions on your bank statement that are not in your register? And why do you need to care? Why do you need to reconcile your bank account? Now here's a game that I do with the kids when we're working on managing their bank account in high school and college. So we have our bank statement here, and here's a modified version of the checkbook register where I have hidden 5 errors. So I want you to tell me in the comments below, or you can send me a private message, however you want to do that, and let me know what the 5 errors are. Remember, the date is not the problem, and neither is the running balance. I did that in Excel, so I know that's right. If you can find the 5 errors, you will receive $25 off any workshop or coaching session of your choice. I will attach a PDF copy of these 2 so that you can print them out and write on them. Just be sure to let us know what the 5 errors are. And contact us if you have any questions, concerns, or support needs. We'll help you where we can, and if we can't, then we will help you find a resource who can. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we look forward to seeing you next time.